time to see how Arc Raiders just devoured Black Ops 7's entire lunch. And who better to take us on this journey than Fleek? Fleek will explain to us why Arc Raiders has basically just, like, swirlied the fuck out of Black Ops 7 and took its entire monthly meal. Shall we?
Oh, no, I didn't come looking for no Call of Duty. I came here looking for that Matt booty. Call of Duty was once the...
Wait, the what? The what? Oh, Matt Bowie. Okay.
Call of Duty was once the gold standard for historical shooters, flawlessly weaving history into a linear action game that captivated you.
Nah, baby.
Now, we're dropping space machetes out of the sky on Menendez while they blast mariachi music because he's a spicy quesadilla. All people wanted was a shoot-a-man game where a guy that looks like a shoulder is shooting another guy that looks like a soldier. So what does Call of Duty do? They make me fight zombies on a fucking Smash Bros map. What does Battlefield do? Make money. What does Arc Raiders do? People call me slurs while they beg for their lives. It reminds me of my youth. Call of Duty? There should have been a Call of Players. Ain't nobody playing this shit. Between Ram and Five Guys and Battle.
Oh my god, that's a whole, like, yeah, number one, Call of Duty is a flop. Call of Duty is an unmitigated flop. That's number one.
Call of Players. Ain't nobody playing this shit. Between Ram and
And this. Fuck me running. This is totally side tangent, but holy fuck has RAM gone out of control. Like, holy shit. Like 64 gigs of RAM, 232 gigs of of DDR5 RAM is $1,000. $1,000 for 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And bear in mind, no, RAM does not affect disk space. RAM is completely different. But bear in mind, the cost of RAM skyrocketing like this is also going to affect device prices. We're going to see the device prices themselves go up because of the cost of RAM to actually install into these devices. It's criminal. It's fucking criminal how much RAM prices have skyrocketed. Bear in mind, like 1 or 2 years ago, you could get 64 gigs of RAM for like $200. Like a couple of good sticks of 32 DDR5, totaling 64 gigs of RAM, like 2 years ago would have been like $200. And now it is $1,000 for 2 sticks of 32 gig DDR5 RAM. It's insane. And it's because of AI. It's because everything has gone so whole hog into AI, and AI needs RAM like this, that the price of RAM is just skyrocketing, and don't expect it to come down. Do not expect the price of RAM to come down anytime soon, if at all.
Five Guys and Battlefield, gamers don't have money for anything else. And even if they did, this game's greatest achievement is proving Activision can count to 7. This campaign is so bad that you get a free mode for beating it, but only 3 people ended up doing that, so they had to open it up to everyone. And by
No fucking way. They put a secret mode in the game that you get, like a new game plus mode. But so many people said, fuck it, I don't care, that they said, oh, okay, we'll just make it available to everybody then. That's bad. And nobody played the new campaign? Or the new, wow. That's bad. That tells you how fucking bad it is that nobody even bothered to finish the campaign to try and unlock the free little extra thing. Like, Activision is, like, done. And I'm telling you guys, I said this before. Black Ops 7 was not originally supposed to be a Black Ops game. Everything's that we're going to see it further as Fleek goes through this. Black Ops 7 was not originally going to be a Black Ops game. It was going to be a completely different sci-fi shooter of some sort. But because Activision, for whatever reason, has to put out a new Black Ops every fucking year or every 2 years, they took a completely different game and crammed the Call of Duty Black Ops franchise into it and said, boom, job done. But I will guarantee you, this was not originally going to be a Black Ops game. They did some tweaks, they did some finessing, they changed things up a little bit with it, but it was originally not going to be a Black Ops game. I promise you that.
I mean the 6 other people that played it.
Yeah, that. You're gonna tell me this was originally supposed to be a Black Ops game?
Through Game Pass. For reference, this campaign is 3 hours long. People can't make it through 3 hours. Black Ops 4 had a better campaign than this. If you don't know, that game didn't have a campaign. You are now in on the funny. You may laugh. Spicy quesadilla. Here's a fun fact. ARC Raiders tripled every Call of Duty's player count, proving that if you just put proximity chat in a game, people will endure anything. If ARC Raiders feels like Sisyphus, Black Ops 7 feels like syphilis. Now, I'm not a big hyperbolizer, I don't like to hyperbolize things, but the brain rot that this game is inflicting.
Yes! Oh, this right here. You're gonna, like, try and tell me that this was not originally a completely different game. That this was not some other kind of sci-fi game that had nothing to do with Call of Duty whatsoever. Go ahead, try and tell me that, oh yeah, this was meant to be Call of Duty Black Ops from the very beginning. Go ahead. I'll call you a fucking liar. Sorry.
That this game has inflicted upon me will permanently impact the course of my bloodline. But it could be worse. I played this game for 5 hours and still got a refund. Gaben, you sexy beast. Just for you, I'm gonna go buy 5 more games that I won't play. Buy a couple throw pillows for the super yacht. On me. And to any remaining Black Ops defenders out there, I'm sorry, but 3 hours is not normal size. It is below average. It's something like...
Oh my god. Yeah, you literally could buy this game, finish it, and return it. God, Activision is so fucking stupid. Yeah. Yes, Garrett, you're right. This is worse than Angry Joe's 4-hour meme. Has he put out a review of... I've got to see if Angry Joe has put out a review of this yet. Oh, that review is gonna be glorious. Okay, I've got to check for that tomorrow. Oh.
That would never satisfy anybody. You hear that? You don't have to keep lying to yourself like this. It won't get any bigger. To get us started, they removed all the fun because it was getting in the way of the cash shop. How can they expect to sell Nicki Minaj skins if the campaign has a pause button? This campaign is a gateway drug to Warzone. They put you on a Warzone.
Yeah, okay, he flashed through that really quick. You can't pause the game in the story mode. In the single player, solo story mode, you can't pause. You are not allowed to pause the game. And yeah, it's because there is no solo, because even if you play solo, other players can literally drop into your game. Even if you don't want them to. Other players, this is a 100% online only game. And other players, when you're playing the campaign solo, if you choose, like, you want to play you choose a solo campaign, other players can drop into your game. like as I understood it, you can actually choose a solo mode where it's not like even though it's online, even though it's always online, you can choose to play the campaign in solo. But even then, other players are still going to be able to drop into your game. Oh, yes, I'm aware it's not solo, but like this is the bullshit that is this game. And not only that, you could be in the middle of the game and the game will stop and kick you out to do an update mid-game. Like you could be in the middle of doing the campaign. You're doing a mission, and right in the middle of it, the game fucks itself and says, "Oh, we have an update," and kicks you out of the game and you lose all your progress and installs the update right in the middle of you playing the game.
Has a pause button. This campaign is a gateway drug to Warzone. They put you on a Warzone map, they have you using Warzone mechanics, and they even shove you into a multiplayer lobby so you get used to being disappointed by your teammates. I'm just trying to make it through this bullshit, and now I've got to wait for my teammate to come back from being AFK so I can progress the story? Wow, I'm sitting in the final boss area for 15 minutes waiting to progress. I'm just thinking the game broke, right? Wrong. Turns out my teammate can't figure out the fucking where's my water minigame. I'd yell at him, but he's probably 8 years old. And on top of that, they let your teammates talk during cutscenes, so now their stunning insight is not exclusive to multiplayer.
Take out every major city from Beijing to New York.
So I say, fuck it, I'll just go and play this solo. At least I can pause in solo. And that's when the ghost of Bobby goes, you can't pause. So I walk away from my computer to take a lunch break, do a little light reading, came back.
Hey! I wonder if when Shun made her video, did she realize just how fucking viral this would go? And at the same time, did Kong Nascosta how many copies of this book have been purchased since Shu's video, I wonder? Nascosta is one of the luckiest bitches around to get that free publicity and for it to go absolutely fucking viral, and has probably sold 1 million fucking copies of this thing.
Came back, kicked for inactivity. So now when I gotta take a piss, I gotta do it during the cutscenes. But now here's the problem. When I go to get up, we're in some traditional Japanese gardens, and when I sit back down, I see a reminder to refund this shit as soon as I finish. I didn't know all that booty speak about competing with TikTok meant we were gonna start turning the games into brain rot. What are gonna be the bosses in Black Ops 8? Cappuccino Assassino, Chimpanzini Bananini, Tralalero Tralala, Tung 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 Sahur, Burr Burr Patapim. You're acting real loose and soft right now, Booty. I need you tight and firm, alright, Booty? I don't want any loose booty around here. I want a nice, tight booty at the helm. You understand me? Anyway, I'm getting off track. These constant boss fights are completely fucking stupid. The big boss in Modern Warfare 2 was a guy with a mustache. Now it is a Michael Rooker kaiju. A Michael Rooker kaiju that stole Bowser.
Like, okay, chat. Hang on. Come on. This is the final battle of Black Ops 7. This is the final boss. This is the last battle of Black Ops 7. You're fighting a fucking Titan. This is it. This is fucking Black Ops. Again, try. Just fucking try and tell me that this was originally supposed to actually be a Black Ops game. Go ahead and fucking try and tell me this is not a completely different game that didn't get repurposed into Black Ops. Go ahead and try and tell me that.
Kaiju that stole Bowser's entire moveset, by the way. The Rings of Fire, the Flaming Breath. Nintendo coming for booty. That came out wrong. Nintendo's coming for Booty's ass, and it's gonna be a mess. So long, Gay Harbor. Spicy quesadilla. When I saw this, I had to set the controller down. I had to go touch grass and think about life. I'm starting to
Holy shit. Oh my god. Chat, this game did what I did not think was possible. This game made Fleek touch grass. No, leave the kids alone. Sorry. Sorry. That revelation just made me faint. Sorry. Huh? Goodness gracious me.
Question if Call of Duty was ever a good franchise. I came back, now I'm watching Frank Woods, Vietnam vet, turn into a giant flower monster. I know for a fact this was never a good franchise. I don't know how.
Dream 2. This is Audrey 2, Fleek. Come on.
That turned into a giant flower monster. I know for a fact this was never a good franchise. I don't know how the fuck people thought that this could beat Battlefield 6. They couldn't even beat the allegation. This is a Call of Duty game and I'm fighting enemies straight out of Borderlands. I'm fighting spiders, ghouls, dinosaurs, clankers. This game used to be a serious game about serious things, damn it! And their health bars are preposterous. I have to dump our entire defense budget into every enemy. Look at how many bullets these clankers eat. Yeah, it's fine when Orc Raiders does it. We like them. We don't like you. I just wanted to make that clear. Look at this shotgun. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, Activision. The weapons do so little damage, I might as well throw these metal shaker cups at them. Now, the cans on this can would get me canned on YouTube, so check out the link below using code BAMMONEY for 10% off. Wow, even they knew the campaign was boring.
And chat, fingers, toes, and ears crossed. Maybe I'll get one of these too. Gamer subs, if you're listening, I put in my application for partnership. I did put in the application, gamer subs. Call me. I have a lot of very thirsty strays that would be very happy and willing to use my code to get your wonderful product that is absolutely delicious. And that's actually not me being sarcastic. I actually do like gamer subs. It's actually very delicious. So, hi, gamer subs. Hi. I put my application in. Please consider me. I would love to be sponsored by you. I really would.
Code BAMMONEY for 10% off. Wow, even they knew the campaign was boring. How do I know this? They spam notifications every 3 seconds just to keep you from falling asleep mid-reload. Half the time they do it right in the middle of important dialogue. Can you imagine if the old games did that?
Jesus!
In other news, Activision was caught using AI to make the banner images, and people were shocked. If they're gonna use AI to make the banner images, I'm gonna use Gork AI to review their use of AI. Here we go.
Oh, and don't forget, they used AI to make like the medals, like the prestige medals. Those are not handcrafted. All of the prestige medals in Black Ops 7, those are all AI generated too.
Adolf. All right, that's enough of that. AI's not ready. Pimps, this is billion-dollar slop. They're gonna cut costs wherever the fuck they can. By next year, Activision's HR department is gonna be replaced by a Google Doc that just says, stop it. You used AI like this when you should have used AI like this.
Oh, wait.
Do you see what you did wrong?
Hang on. Look at that. Then, okay, that's regular Call. I don't know which Call of Duty that is. I guess that's regular Call of Duty.
AI like this when you should have used AI like this. Do you see what you did wrong, Booty? As for the story, rumor has it they used AI to write that too, which would explain why half the campaign feels like a fever dream directed by ChatGPT after 3-4 logos and a head injury. As for the multiplayer, I gave up on all that when they started micromanaging your fun with skill-based matchmaking. It always goes like this. The enemy team gets 4 sweats, and my team gets 4 people who installed the game by accident. After just an astonishing amazing launch. Activision is thanking the fans
Holy
for all the
shit.
positive feedback, and they've actually chosen me to personally thank them. So let's do it. This game gave me acne, AIDS, allergies, Alzheimer's disease. Just an embarrassing release and an embarrassing game. Activision thanks you, West 1107. Anal itching, anxiety disorders, arthritis, asthma. This guy says thanks to everybody for using code bail money with this close. Autism, asbestos, bad breath. I got scammed. Yes, you did. And Activision thanks you for it. Bacterial vaginosis, benign prostate hyperplasia. That's French. Bipolar disorder, bone cancer, bone placement disorder. This franchise's eyes is dead. I couldn't have said it better myself. Brain cancer, brain damage, brain tumors, bronchitis. Thumbs up.
Holy shit. God, it's as bad as I thought and possibly even worse.